A cheery-looking queen has made her second public appearance in just 2 days as she continues her stay in Scotland. This morning she attended the Armed Forces Act of Loyalty parade at the Palace of Holyroodhouse to mark her Platinum Jubilee north of the border. The monarch, dressed in a heather-colored silk wool dress and coat with a matching hat, all by Angela Kelly, waved to the crowds as she stood with the help of her walking stick. The parade also included a presentation to the Queen of the key for Edinburgh Castle in the gardens of the palace. All three forces, the Army, Navy and Air Force, were represented and a royal salute took place as Her Majesty arrived in the gardens. Lord Lion, King of Arms, then presented 3 senior representatives from the services to the Queen. The key to the castle was then presented to the Queen by Major General Alistair Bruce of Crionech, Governor of Edinburgh Castle, who was assisted by 3 service cadets at the palace's equerry store. The Major General addressed the Queen, saying, "We, the serving members of Your Majesty's Armed Forces, bound by our oath to you, your heirs and successors, offer for your gracious acceptance the key to Your Majesty's Royal Castle of Edinburgh. Love the Royals." Sign up for the Mirror's daily newsletter to get all the latest news on the Queen, Charles, Kate, Wills, Meghan, Harry and the rest of the firm. Click here to sign up. To which she responded, "I return this key to the safekeeping of my Governor of Edinburgh Castle, in gratitude for the symbolic act of loyalty of our armed forces, confident of your faithful allegiance to your oath." 3 cheers for the Queen were then given by members of the armed forces before a pipe tune composed for the Platinum Jubilee called Uranyari was played as she waved goodbye and returned to the palace. The act of loyalty and presentation of the key to Edinburgh Castle marks the 200th anniversary of King George IV's visit to Scotland in 1822. The Queen's appearance today came after she travelled to Scotland yesterday with other royals for their annual week of engagements in the country. The monarch, 96, attended historic ceremony at the Keys, the traditional opener to Holyrood Week for the royals, accompanied by her youngest son Prince Edward and wife Sophie Wessex. Dressed in a powder blue silk wool coat and dress by Stuart Parvin, paired with a hat by Rachel Trevor Morgan, the Queen stood with her walking stick as she was symbolically offered the keys to the city by Edinburgh Lord Provost Robert Aldridge. It was the first public duty she has carried out since appearing on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the finale of her Platinum Jubilee celebrations just over 3 weeks ago. She only took part in the private parts of Garter Day at Windsor 2 weeks ago and did not make any appearances at Royal Ascot. It was reported last week that the monarch, who has been suffering from ongoing mobility issues, is planning to be in residence at the Palace of Holyroodhouse in Edinburgh all week. However, it is thought she will now see how she feels each day before deciding if she will stay at the Palace of Holyroodhouse all week, as normal, and undertake further duties.